right? No.
My time is valuable.
Her time is valuable. Hello. My time is valuable too. So,
I'm
with that
sure it
said,
is, girl.
only this week. I got so much stuff to do with school. We got orientations. I got to do 4 orientations.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a flipping lot.
I know it sucks. Luckily, 3 of them are like right next to each, like around the same times, the same day.
Well, the live I did yesterday, I left it up for quite a while, but I did go ahead and privatize it
Yeah.
only because people think I do that because I don't want it known what was said or something, and that's not
Oh
it. I
no,
was um in I love Lip Lock. She come up, she stood up for me.
she's strong.
And I appreciated that 1,000%. Annabella is such a sweet person. She come up and talked a little bit about some stuff that was going on. But the only reason that I privatized that, just to let people know, and people who know
Welcome,
my
man.
channel
Hey, Pink
know
Butterfly.
that if it's a bunch of drama shit, I
Yeah,
don't like getting views off drama stuff.
that's
And by
true.
the
You want genuine views.
Yeah, and so by the time I privatized it, it had like 1,000 something views on it, and I'm like, "Fuck, maybe I should turn into a drama channel."
That's why people go that way.
That
Drama
is
page.
exactly why people go that way.
Well, how are you, Pink Butterfly and Andrea? Welcome. How are you today? I sound all innocent.
I believe it or not, I'm just hanging out with Lips because she's freaking nervous.
I am.
I don't know why you're nervous. You're the one who goes everywhere and says all kinds of shit. How
I
can you be
know, but when it
nervous?
comes to me hosting something or organizing something, I just give up. I just give up. I think it's my ADHD and in my OCD and all that stuff. I don't know. Things have to be.
So,
Excuse me.
let me ask you a question because everybody's been asking.
Okay.
Candace is back at 110, right?
Oh, I don't know. I've sent her a couple messages and I haven't gotten a reply.
Is she fucking ghosting you? Candace, how
She
dare you ghost
Candace,
Lips?
stop ghosting me, Candace. You know I love you. Listening while I work.
Lips,
Work.
love you long time. Love you long time,
Love
Candace.
you a long time. Stop ghosting me all the time. Well, I got a picture. I want to ask her who the person is in the picture. Actually, I can send it to you. And then I have to ask
I don't
her.
know if I want you to send me pictures.
Oh, I'm sending it. You know. And I said him, so now you
Last
prepare.
time you sent me pictures, I had to delete them rather quickly.
I'll send the original and then the zoomed in one.
That's what cracked me up because I don't hide my phone from Todd and stuff. I just leave it laying wherever. And
I do too, and plus, my pictures go on my tablet or my iPad, my computer. So and my iPod, I have an iPod that runs my battery in my back. So yeah,
so, kind of give me a rundown really quick. I don't want to make you
okay,
switch what you want to talk about on exactly who was fighting about what last night.
okay. I heard that, and then actually no, I can't say I heard. Oh, I did hear it, and then I went and watched it. Prayer Garden did like a 5 hour live, and Ziggy was on there. The the daughter, um, Ziggy went and was like doxing that old lady, saying it was Prayer Garden, and she ended up coming up on her channel or whatever. Her daughter is a Prayer Garden fan, like a hardcore Prayer Garden fan,
Right.
and she was on panel, and then Laura came up on panel. Well, they were talking and telling
Ooh.
stories, and Laura wasn't 100% consistent, and she wouldn't stop moving. Like she was speed cleaning. Her bottom jaw was popped out, like a mile away from her face. Like I don't know.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
it was pretty
Laura.
bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And so Daisy comes in or whatever, and starts calling Laura a drug addict and accusing Fred of doing something to Summer or having Summer or something, and being a drug dealer, you know. I
Obnoxious.
mean, and then it just was it's I started recording it, and then I was like, well, it's just kind of a bunch of cackling. It was just everybody yelling. So I just kind of, I don't know, I think I deleted that part. Let me see what all I recorded.
Yeah,
was.
because this, I don't understand why.
But
Look, every time I see shit like that,
actually, I have a voice.
I think it's set up in some type of way, because why would Laura go over to fucking Daisy's channel?
No, it was on Prayer Gardens.
Oh, Prayer Garden. Why
Yeah,
would
she
she
came
even
over there
go on
with
Prayer
Ziggy.
Garden?
She came over there with Ziggy.
Oh, are they a team? Are they a team now?
Yeah, here's a little bit of the cackling.
They got a tag team, people. Is that what it is?
Hold on.
Very easily. I know from that camper where that camper door was, you could see the whole motherfucker. And they stood on it on. There's a man that stood up there at where the camper was when she was on the phone, and I never asked her.
I have a question about this comment right here.
She showed me. You could not see that basement door from where her Miss Daisy. We've seen the view, but do you find it odd, Daisy, that 3 boys were there all day long by themselves? 2 adults arrive home with Summer, and all of a sudden a child vanishes. Don't you think that's strange when there's...
So, a couple good points there. There's a lot of cackle there because that's kind of picked up the end of the fight, or maybe it was the beginning. And then there was a good point. There's 3 boys there all day long alone. Why did whoever wait until there was 2 adults there in Summer to even, do what they had to do? If
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And this is what I've said too, because nobody fucking listens to Remain Calm. But anyhow, I've always, the point that, what do you mean you're supposed to encourage me? What's the fuck?
I don't listen to you. I believe you, I just don't listen to you.
No, but
right,
what I'm
Andrea,
saying,
I'm going to give you a little theory that I just kind of been thinking about too.
Let me tell you, this is the way I've seen it. If Don took the Subaru that day and left his truck on that hill, whoever come up there, I'll say allegedly came up there and took Summer, it meant that if they knew them, that they either knew Don took the Subaru and or they didn't care if he was home, because
they could have thought that
his
nobody
truck was up there. Don's truck was up there, though.
You want to know why he didn't drive his truck?
Because he didn't want to have to blow into the fucking thing, right?
Yep.
My uncle had to do that for a long time.
And that's why Candus couldn't drive it too. If it was in there at that time, I don't remember. So another point, Daisy says, right there, that she was on the phone or whatever, and Candus stood up at the camper door and showed her that you can't see, the basement door and a bunch of other stuff, right? That camper should have never been there while she's over there on Daisy's channel.
Yeah, the camper's already gone, isn't it?
It's been, but you got to think about this. If she was on the phone with Candus, Daisy was, and Candus was at the camper and showed her how, because they weren't talking when the camper was there.
Right. Right, Daisy. Inquiring minds want to know, lady.
Yeah. No, Daisy.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just picked up a couple of those little things in that cackling last night.
Well, sometimes when you live on a farm and you got cattle and there's mushrooms that grow under those patties, you just got to kind of be careful on what's being said, because sometimes you got to wonder, you got to wonder.
Right. Yeah. And then Laura on Ziggy's or whatever had said some things too, but I don't remember what's in there.
Oh, I kind of watched that. I haven't watched the new one last night because I'm kind of putting together.
I got a question for you guys. Who is the Chad that Laura keeps talking about? Is that Marlena's husband, Chad?
As far as, that's the only Chad I know, right?
Yeah, me too. And that would answer a million questions that I have if that's the Chad.
But this is the thing, didn't at one time, and I'd have to go back and look.
By Chad, though.
I don't want to put out false stuff here, but I think there is someone named Chad that didn't didn't they hang with Billy or something? I've heard Chad's name before.
Because
I
this
just
one is
I just don't remember if it was
Chad Daniel or
pertaining.
Daniel Chad. I think they call him Daniel or whatever. Let me look. I forget.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to look and see, but I
Did you,
know
did you
that
look at those? Did you look at those
there's
pictures?
there's definitely a Chad in there. Yeah, I looked at that picture. Who
You
the
know who
fuck is
is?
that?
I don't
Who?
know. People are saying all kinds of nasty things, of course, but we just wanted to clear it up as to who it is and get people away from that and onto something important, you know?
Yeah, because it definitely may be somebody that's already been checked into and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That maybe we just don't know what they look
Well,
like or
I think we're
something.
getting closer with the whole Fred with them, interrogating Fred over Cotton. A little weird that they didn't ask him anything about Summer, but they asked him if he killed
Um,
Cotton. So I just feel,
yeah, I
why aren't
look,
they asking anybody about Summer?
I've definitely got my own thoughts about that when I do my live tomorrow evening. Yeah, I've got a lot of questions, and I'm definitely going to be
Wasn't it Chad Arnold mentioned before? Hey,
yeah,
trusted what?
Chad Arnold. Yeah, Chad Arnold.
Okay,
That's the
who?
one. That's the one I thought that they hung out with Billy at some point.
Billy was the other guy they thought was Jose, right? At the beginning.
Oh, I don't
Well,
remember
there
that
was
far
two
back,
pictures
but
they showed at the beginning. One was a guy sitting next to Grandis, which is the picture that still goes around. That's Jose. And then there was another picture at the very, very beginning. And I guess they were saying that was Billy.
well, I have to go back because I want to look. JLR talked to after he had talked to Brandon or whatever. JLR was speaking to two guys who were in a truck. And
I know.
I thought one of those was Chad, but I could be wrong. One of them was Billy
Okay.
or Chad or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I got a live that I'm gonna do on not Brandon himself, but his mother and some stuff. And
Aurora said it's Chad Arnold. Yeah, Chad Arnold. Yeah, his brother
wow.
Jason was found unalive a few years before that.
Hi, Emma. Welcome, honey. How you doing? Yeah. What did he pass away from? Oh, found dead. Yeah. What happened? Did they ever find like what happened to him? Hi, Aurora.
I don't know. There's so many people who's died,
Let me look it up real quick.
following Summer's case and stuff. It's freaking weird.
Oh my god, I know.
It's really
Jose comes
weird.
out, he's dead. Fred, I think Fred was over at like Narcan though.
I have a feeling old Fred was
Bradley,
talking some smack and he got in.
Fred
This is
talked
just
smack,
my assumption, and I may change the
but
way I think when I finish getting my stuff together for my live tomorrow. But this is I think Fred knows he's in some trouble, and I think that he thought he was going to tell something to law enforcement that might have helped whatever he's getting in trouble for make it lighter. And he mentions Cotton, and they're like, poof, poof, poof.
Yeah, I know they grabbed him up right away because he had mentioned things that they hadn't released yet, so they want to know how he knew. Okay, he was 40. Let's see here. Oh God, that was a big picture. It was kind of scared me. Went to be with the Lord December 2016. Jason, let's see, he was baptized. He was born in Sullivan County. He lived most of his life in church health. Jason was a loving, devoted father, grandfather, son, and brother. He worked studying mobile homes and construction until his health made it unable to do so. Whoa, quit moving around. There was no job he would not undergo. He preceded his death by his father, grandparents. Those left to cherish Jason's memory are his son Justin, daughters Amber. I don't want to. I guess I probably shouldn't see all these names. Annabelle Arnold, Chad Arnold. Oh wait. Okay. Wait a minute. That's where the Francis name comes in. Francis
Yep.
right here is Chad's wife.
Right.
Okay. Now I need to figure out if Francis, that Francis right there is Marlena's sister or not? I can figure it out real quick right now. Oh,
you can all you gotta do is text somebody.
Yeah, no, I forgot. It didn't say why or anything, but it didn't say like it was a murder or nothing.
Girl, I know you got a freaking black book with all your.
You know I do, and I'm going to it right now.
And shit.
Going to it right now. Oh, I'm already on it.
If something happens to you, make sure you leave me that black book, okay?
Ooh, you can have my whole phone. I'll just share everything on my phone.
I don't know if I want your whole phone.
Yeah, you do.
You got some weird ass shit.
I don't know.
You got weird ass shit on your phone.
You know it. As long as it's like content, it can't be like a real picture of somebody I know. Then I can't have that shit. That's
all right.
Process lines.
All right, deal. That's a deal.
Oh, okay. Is
so yes.
Boom. Sent.
So tell me your theory, because I thought it was real interesting when you were telling me about it.
Well, I've always, I don't know, my gut or something. If this is only if it's Don and Candus or Candus. This is only if Candus is responsible, okay? Because I don't think she would hurt her on purpose. It just something, talking to her stuff just tells me no way. There's just no way. Oh yeah, people do stupid stuff all the time, but I don't know. So I've always kind of felt like accident cover up because I have a theory for each person that's involved. Justin, I was hoping you'd be in here because I have a little theory. I'm starting it right now.
Hey, Justin.
So I've always thought accident cover up, and lots of people always ask me what my opinion is, and I didn't really have a valid reason of why they would cover up such a thing if it was an accident, right? Because the normal moms would call 911 or whatever and want help, and I just couldn't figure it out. Well, yesterday in Lisa K Roots Live, you guys should actually check it out. It's information about Rose Bly. She had contacted somebody that was like either at the party or got paperwork from the whatever, I don't know, FOIA something. But she did say that Rose did go to a party. This is what everybody at the party is saying too. So it matches I guess everybody else's answers that were there around Rose Bly's day that she came up missing. And all of her friends turned on her. And we don't know if why, maybe they thought she was a rat, she, was gonna. Oh wait, that kind of fits. If she was a rat, they would have a rat on her car, right? Or in her car or whatever. That kind of fits. Okay. Hi, Wee Scottish. Hello, Victoria. Welcome.
But you know me, Lips. I'm like, wait a freaking minute. After all these years, now there's people coming out that I know they can't find her, but
they kind of know it's hundreds of miles radius, but they kind of know that she's in this marsh area. People have said that she was put into a rotten log, something like that.
Wow.
But they can't. There's just so much land of all this, marsh and whatever areas that I don't know. So
I don't know. You know me. I'm freaking weird on shit like
that. That rat and whatever on her car. There was something else on her car too. I don't remember. But it just always kind of bugged me why that would be there. Hi, I see you. There you are. I was wondering where you were at. I sent you a message. So I guess she was selling a little bit of meth, and how some people will just sell just enough to get themselves theirs for free.
I
think that's what was going on with her, because Chris, her ex-husband, did say that he did know that she was using, and some of this goes into my little theory here, you guys, so that's why I'm telling you. But he didn't know to the extent, and I guess she got when you normally don't know a lot of people, say you just start selling or you're a small seller, you tend to hold on to your shit a little bit longer than, a normal person would to make any money. Hi, cop watch. You got to kind of get rid of that shit in a day to make any money, not 2-3 days a week, 2 weeks. So I'm thinking that might have been what's going on. No, that's my opinion. But she came into a debt. So I think that her friends might have turned on her. I don't know. The rat thing keeps coming into mind. Like, they must have thought she was a narc. Because I thought that wasn't she dating like a cop or having an affair with a cop?
That's what I was just getting ready to ask, if she was associated with any law enforcement or biker gangs.
I heard that she was having an affair with a police officer. Now, I could ask if that's factual still, like if that changed or not. I don't really know, but
right.
But yeah, Chris knew, or whatever.
But why are they? I mean, and not saying I don't believe what they're saying, because I haven't really followed Rose's case. I know Lisa, KK, whatever, has, not being disrespectful, Lisa. I just can't I can never remember her last name. I keep wanting to call
Lisa
her.
K.
But I keep wanting to call her Lisa Kruger.
Oh, jeez.
Seriously, I don't do it on purpose. I don't do it on purpose, Lisa. I swear.
That last name there is sort of kin to me by marriage.
But this is what I don't understand. Why,
would you
after all this time, are they just, is Chris even coming out with talking about the mess situation after all this time? I mean, she's been gone for quite a long time.
I think it was out there, but there was just no proof behind it. And Lisa, she has to have proof, or she's really not going to try to put it out there. And when they got this document or whatever it is, I forget what it is she got. That was kind of verification, I think. So Michelle, are you saying you heard the same rumor that I'm saying right here, or are you saying you heard something different about it? Because, yeah, I think it was, I can ask too.
No, I agree with Michelle, because I think early on, right, Michelle? It came out early on something someone was saying about
I can find that out
officer.
Too, for sure. Okay.
Yeah, Michelle said yeah.
Yeah, well, how this goes into my theory is that they were talking, and I guess there's this little story out about Candus had punched Rose one day, like in a little argument or whatever. And she kind of snapped out of whatever she was doing, and she didn't remember that she punched Rose. She had like a blackout, right? I said, I'm sitting here thinking when I'm hearing this, I'm like, oh my God, what if Candus had a blackout? Well, I think it's called rage blackouts. And sometimes they last for minutes, sometimes they last for only split seconds. And if something happened, she snapped, or like something triggered her, or whether it be her mental illness or being under the influence or both. Now,
don't forget, if that 309 picture is correct, Candus was driving. She didn't seem to be intoxicated at that point.
Well, no, but they had twisted teas. They say one, but there was a lot of cans there.
Well, yeah, because she tried to say that place was filthy dirty. And I'm like, why'd you let Summer go swimming there? If that was such a nasty place, why would you let little Summer go swimming there?
Yeah, barefoot. So do you guys kind of see where I'm going? This is just a theory. This is because I've always thought accident cover up, but I never had a reason of why they would cover it up. This would be something that I just kind of think would be a reason. Well, imagine yourself in a situation like that, and you're just standing there, and all of a sudden your child's or somebody, your friend, I don't even want to think about child, say your best friend's laying on the floor, and you're like, what happened? Nobody else is around. And you get told when the friend wakes up, or if they do, that, you hit them or something bad happened, like you did something.
Yeah, but it would seem like if that happened, and I like your theory, I really do. I think that
lots of people in situations like murder and stuff say that. There's kids out there. I was just watching some Dr. Phil stuff before or last night, and They did. They have blackout rages. They just start raging, and then they're like, like one pushed their mom down the stairs, and he said he don't have any recall. He just recalls going down the stairs. He doesn't recall ever, touching his mom.
Right.
Just stuff like that.
Well, I knew you were a Dr. Phil fan, so I wrote him a letter to try to get you on there.
Oh, you did? Thank you so much. I need to be on there. More like Jerry Springer, but
yeah, Jerry's not low. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
He died.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably died many
years ago. Away. No, just a few years ago.
Oh,
couple.
He was getting old. Well, we need a new one.
Well,
and it's now. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, are you talking about Dr. Phil still? Because you can finish it if you are.
No, I wasn't talking about Dr. Phil. I was kind of answering Michelle's thing there.
Oh. Answer me real quick.
Okay. This is the way I feel about Dawn and Candus sticking together. They know so much nefarious stuff against each other that I don't think anything would they're not going to tell on each other. They're not.
No.
For sure.
Nope. They would have done it already. I can't say they would have done it already. Some, I don't know.
There's something that they have on each other that may possibly not even have anything to do with Summer, that I think both of them are kind of in a position where, what
if that did happen and she did have to call Don and try to figure out what to do and whatever, and then Don, maybe, I don't know, maybe Don was doing the stuff that he's accused of to the kids or Summer or whoever, and then that needed to be covered up too or something. So maybe they both had a reason to be like, no.
But see, I think about it like this too, because Don puts it out there how much he loves Summer. Summer was his whole world. Do we really think? I mean, and this is just a question. I know everybody thinks differently. That if Candus actually did something to Dawn, that he would not fucking throw her under the bus in a heartbeat.
Right. It's weird.
And sorry for the F word.
Oh, yeah. You better not do that on here. I'm Christian channel. Damn it. But it's called, there's called whatever. It's a intermittent explosive disorder, IED.
Right.
My mom would snap like that after a while, learn to bob and weave to avoid getting hit. Yeah, poor Summer was probably just learning and was overwhelmed. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I didn't know. I can't figure out really what, she's got on Don when it comes to Summer either, other than what people are saying.
But you guys have to realize, too, look at that sick situation where Candus's husband is sitting there saying that he was piddling around with a freaking 5-year-old. And blamed it on the 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay. How messed up is that?
Okay, I actually have an explanation for that. I'm not sticking up for Don or nothing, but we'll save that for maybe the next live. Because I have that interview with him. Not really interview, but phone call with him.
Yeah, I went over that. I actually transcribed that. I didn't even play it.
Oh, yeah. So then we'll just do that. We'll just do that together then if you got it all transcribed. Shoot.
Yeah, I've got it all transcribed.
Awesome sauce. And it's been played before. I just didn't play it over here in our community or whatever. But it was played in the True Crime community. Don tells me kind of about his life when he met them, the girls, and all that. And I guess kind of what he says makes sense if it was a situation. Actually, it was a situation.
I mean, but this is the thing. There are a lot of people who grow up in some weird shit.
Yep.
That don't take that behavior from then and do it in their adult life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I understand where you can look at that situation and what he found and all that. I won't get into it, so that way
yeah.
you can do another live on it or whatever.
is is the, the girl, I'll just say that the girls were raped before they met Don a bunch of times. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I think to get in even talking about that, I would need probably a 6-hour live because I'm sure. I
You
mean,
need a full day on that one. We can do
you
that. There's a lot of
personally,
info. There's a
there's
lot of
a lot
info
of
in there.
info on that, and
I was gonna break it up and just talk about it in sections, but people hate when I do that. But
well,
I don't
I
want.
actually I started getting into that when
It wasn't the first
I
time
don't
for the
know, I
fact.
got a live somewhere where I'm
There you
talking
go,
about,
Michelle. You know exactly where I was going with that.
hey,
Yeah,
squirrely girl,
it was not her first time.
but it couldn't have been his first time
But
either if he was all
no,
gung ho for it.
right. It was a learned behavior on both parts. No, and it does not excuse Don at all. Hi, squirrely girl. Yeah, Justin,
And
I got like a I don't know, I guess you can call it kind of an interview, but with Don that I just never really played over here. I got a few things. I'm gonna play um Marlena's stuff. I'm gonna get that all out there. I'm gonna probably leave stuff about maybe Journey and stuff, maybe out things that I don't know. I got a big mouth. I'll probably end up doing that. Oh Jesus.
I don't think anybody's I don't think anybody's spreading rumors here, Clown Island, okay?
That's fucking rap and Nicolina and them.
I mean, you can put that out there all you want to.
It's a picture of Jimbo and rap from Clown
We're
Island.
having a discussion over here. So now that we've noticed you and gave you your 15 minutes of fame, please go away,
Thank
okay?
you.
Bottom
Bye now.
line.
Come back with your
Especially
sarcasm.
with me. Let me tell you guys something. Lips has me on panel. I don't play that shit. Go bye-bye.
See y'all.
Adios. We're having conversations here
I think. Hold on.
that don't have nothing to do with whoever rap is. I don't even know none of them fucking people.
I know they're just drama, and they want drama in Summer's case apparently. Who's
No,
spreading rumors, dummy?
I think
Oh,
that
anyway.
I think it's just them trying to throw us off, and
Michelle, yeah, a lot of people see. We've had this discussion before too. A lot of us like to sit and conversate back and forth, but you can't on here have a conversation with ideas, throwing them around without people like that thinking that, oh, they said that as a fact. No, it wasn't.
no,
So
I this is my opinion on Clown Island, whoever they are. It's just they're, people, you and people have this, other people have this thing going on. I don't think it has anything to do with what we're talking about. I think they're just trying to get their dibs in on you is all it is.
yes, that's exactly what's going on because they don't care about Summer. They don't cover Summer. They don't know nothing about Summer.
Right.
They just hate that I do, and it's not that it's not Summer that is whatever. It's that they hate that I have content and they don't.
Well, and this is the way I feel about it. I think that because this is just
Right,
me, and
Squirrely.
I'm like this with everybody, okay? Um, when anyone, no matter if you like them or not, if you got a problem with them or not, when there's a conversation going on
A serious
about
one.
little missing Summer Wells, please don't troll, okay?
Keep
I
your
mean,
drama
if Lips,
underground
and
channel.
look, this is Lips things, but if she was on here talking shit about everybody or whatever, then
That's different.
that would be different. But we're talking about Summer, okay, you guys? So
Have some
please,
respect.
don't make satin come out,
Right.
okay?
Have some respect.
So you think that possibly Candus could have been enraged by something and possibly blacked out?
Right. Trigger. There's different triggers, I guess, and I haven't. Yeah, I haven't studied all of them because I just kind of thought about this I kind of put the pieces together last night. So I kind of prematurely live about it because I do want to go and collect little pieces. Unless Justin, that's something you want to cover. Do you want to take little pieces of stuff that might fit with that? I mean, I don't know how much you believe in that. Just start showing them, like, if this was the case, this could be why.
Victoria, just put in lips Summer
You got it.
Wells, and her channel will pop up.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, otherwise you got to use the emojis.
Yeah, because sometimes to
least that's what
find different channels, sometimes that if she puts lips Summer Wells, your channel, it'll pop up there.
All right.
So
You
she
can
can
do
go
that.
she can go right to your live.
Talking with loose lips comes to my channel too.
But that's the thing about it. It's a I mean, that's a great theory also. It really is. This is the thing though that I question,
It's just something
just
that makes sense.
just off the top of my head though, do would people really think that Dawn would cover for Candus under that circumstance?
Well, that's see, that's my another issue I've had this whole time. And I would need to understand that for this to even totally make sense 100, because what is it that Don's been doing that he shouldn't be or whatever, you know what I mean? That
Right.
it's either the rumor that we keep hearing or something worse.
Well, that's the bad thing about it also, because I mean, look at
Because he can be like, you look at what you did, and she can be like, well, you've done this the whole, her whole life, or something like that. I
throw
can see
something
that
back,
fight.
throw something back in his face that
Hey,
he has
Martha,
done. But see, what I found interesting, Lips, and I'm glad you did this live and invited me on. I appreciate it. Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
Is the fact that oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, I hate that.
You blew that shit through the fucking monitor. Now I'm
I
just
did.
fucking got
I
a head
did.
rush. Go ahead. Maybe
No, I
I'll
was
come.
just trying to remind you.
Maybe I'll come back to it.
It's just pretty much the theory and finding bits and pieces that fit with accident cover up. And then why Don would need to be covered up. Like, what is it that Candace has on Don? Thanks, Victoria.
Oh, I know what I was going to talk about.
I was trying to remind you.
Justin had it on his channel. I love watching Justin, by the way. He cracks me up.
I always laugh at him when I'm watching him, even if he's trying to be serious.
But I'm sorry, you guys. I got choked.
Yeah, Don wasn't long changed his tune.
But
right?
Justin had it on his channel, okay? And the letter that either somebody wrote it for Candus or Candus wrote it while Dawn was in jail. And she made that comment that stuck in my brain that I know I'll go to jail and what was it? I know I'll probably go to jail and you'll get the boys. What has she done?
Oh, yeah. Okay, you just reminded me of something Laura said is, I guess Candace, maybe Prayer Garden said it, I think. Yeah, I think it was Prayer Garden. She said she was like on the phone with Don or something, and they had to go up to the jail, and I don't know, the cop said something. Oh, they said that I know you left the hill twice, not just once. Right. And Candace is like, so am I going to jail? Oh my God, am I going to jail? Can I leave? And then, she ended up leaving. But yeah, she thought she was going to jail for that. Everything makes her think she's going to jail.
Well, and plus,
I want to cover the CPS thing right here. I kind of thought that too, except for they had an open CPS case because the boys were shooting their BB guns at each other or whatever, remember? So I can't think, well, they didn't have a case and now they're gonna open one because they did have one open already. So the only thing I can think is that they were closing it on the 14th.
As far as the BB guns, and that's Dawn's story, right?
I don't remember.
If I'm not mistaken, that came from Dawn on why CPS was there. But yet, what neighbor would have called? Right?
Jody Sue said she'd been called. Oh, it was Jody Sue. She admitted it. She said that she'd been calling for a long time.
But she called, but she's the one that called over the alleged BB gun.
I think so. I'm about 90% sure. That's the look. Dudley scene on Don's face when he was. I can't figure that out, but that would
Yeah,
make sense.
me neither.
That would make sense.
I don't know. I have just a hard time.
Believe in Dudley.
I have a hard time. It's like I want to see receipts, and the bad thing about it is we're never going to see any receipts from CPS at all.
No.
And but I kind of wonder too if they weren't opening another case. See, they tried to say
I just
that
don't see that they would close the one if they were going to open another because they already had one.
yeah, why would they? I mean, would they have to close it because it maybe was a specific instance? I thought,
well, okay, they could have closed it. Okay, well, maybe
would they
could
not
have
just
closed the
add
BB
to
gun.
it?
They could have closed the BB gun part, and then why they went there, maybe seen something else, but they wouldn't have closed. They wouldn't have closed if they seen something else. Because then they try to put you on a plan to fix
Whatever, Capri Sun. I only talk about things that come out of the people's mouth, like Dawn and Candace's, etc. What receipts would you like for me to show you?
Yeah, I'm only gonna leave you in here so you can answer her question because I want to know what you think you're getting at.
What
does she have to prove?
What have I said? What have I said? Period. That I need to show receipts for everything that I talk about. I go back and show the creators who are showing it and the actual people that it's coming out of their mouths. So what would you like for me to show receipts on, Capri Sun? I'm all open. I'm right here. This is Liv's channel.
Oh, wait, no,
hey,
they do.
I never said Candus beat her kid like a man.
Whoa,
where the fuck you got that?
He even fixed that the other day and said that he absolutely did not get hit. He didn't, nothing like that. He's not in an institution.
Actually, Capri Sun, to let you know, if you would follow my channel, I'm the one who says there is no proof of fucking nothing. So I think you need to go troll somewhere else right now, okay? Sorry, Liv.
Right. Now you guys can time them out for right now. I say time out.
I mean, you don't have to time them out. It's your channel, but, come up here and spew something out of your mouth. Maybe you need to show me receipts where I have ever said that Candus hit fucking anybody.
Right, that's ridiculous.
She probably has hit Dawn like a fucking man.
Right. So I was just thinking, because we don't want to give them too much time either, Capri Sun, you're gonna come in here and troll, you're gonna be gone. That's all there is to it. All Remain Calm has done is write things down to remember them. The factual whatever's oh my god.
No, it's okay. I see you. You don't have to time them out because of me.
Yeah, leave it up to Remain Calm.
I'm good. You can keep them in.
I don't see them saying anything more. So
yeah,
I mean that. Yeah, don't come in here trolling when we're trying to talk about summer right now. Like, really.
I mean, if you guys have a question for me, that's all fine and dandy, but don't come in here trying to act like that you are trying to beef up whatever you are believing.
Come in here with something facts. Say
obviously you don't watch my channel or anything like that. And because let me tell you, Capri Sun, I am the first person who has always said there is no proof of Candus and Dawn doing anything to their kids. There's no facts.
And I think that person's talking about the oldest one, maybe Andrew. So I talked to someone who witnessed Candus beat the crap out of Summer in the Kepler Elementary School parking lot. Yeah, I assume that stuff was going on for sure. I assume for sure.
Yeah, and Suzanne, it was said that Candus busted Dawn's eardrum.
Actually, I'm kind of glad this was brought up because it goes with this rage stuff. When people get mad and they're, and they have this IED, explosive disorder, that's just what happens. What if when she was trying to get the groceries out, the boys weren't listening, or I don't know, or Yeah. Oh,
Well,
I think Justin.
I guess this would be a good question too. We know that Dawn said Candace didn't like to drink while she was driving. She was afraid to get pulled over,
Yeah.
right? He did say that. So if Candace got home and started drinking, how 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 quickly was she drinking to get drunk really quick? You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, and then I still believe that because Candace, at that point had the shakes and stuff from alcohol. I still believe that she was drinking. She can drink, like an alcoholic can drink so much before they even feel it. Like, you know what I mean? It's got to take all day for them to even get drunk. Usually, they have to stay drunk. My dad was a really bad alcoholic, but this kind of does go with this rage thing. What if on the way home her and her mom fought? What if that she freaked out because the kids weren't helping her carry the groceries in, or just anything. She come home and seen something the boys weren't supposed to be doing, and she got mad. I don't know.
Well, also we got to remember that if that picture of Summer in the back seat of the car is in fact the time and
I want
everything
to
was
see. I want to
totally
see. Yeah, on that picture, I want to see the metadata, whatever for it, because
well
that
because
all that means is that it doesn't mean it was taken then. It means it was uploaded then.
exactly, and the thing about it is, so if that is a factual time on that picture
But she should have
or
been
whatever,
driving. She should have been driving. Why was she
we
uploading?
we don't know
Or no,
anything.
it would be Grandis on her phone or whoever was with her, because they were the one recording. Okay. Or could it be because Grandis
But
didn't get
it's after that time, after
Susan?
that
Yeah.
time, we have no proof of what happened.
No.
After the 309 picture, we
Upload.
know nothing.
I don't want to call it
We
a
know
picture. I want to
nothing.
call it an upload.
Well,
Because
upload.
because we don't know when the picture was or when the video was taken, but
Right.
I do see, because Candace said, is her arm up? That's what I wanted to catch. I can see Grandis taking her phone while Candace is driving and trying, do whatever. But I just don't see why it would have been uploaded. Doesn't make any sense unless they were already in the app and they tried to do it and then she just, hit next or something or whatever.
Well, Suzanne, I know that a lot of people talked about the pain pills, pain pills, pain pills. But what I found interesting was because grandma said I got a pain shot, then they prescribed me anti-inflammatories. When I looked up methamphetamine, because I don't know a whole lot about it, so I researched it, anti-inflammatories are used to cut the methamphetamine. So that kind of
Like
told,
Tylenol. I don't know. No. Actually, I
so
don't know what they use to cut with that, because if you cut that and people smoke it, it's not gonna smoke right.
well, I don't know how they do it, but it was under the methamphetamine stuff that I researched. So if in fact grandma got a anti-inflammatory, and we're talking about a prescription one, okay? Not one that's bought from the pharmacy or whatever. It's a prescription anti-inflammatory. What if that's some money, right? That is some money right there.
Nobody's on here right now today, Capri Sun, trying to find Summer. Okay? So stop. You're annoying. What have we lied about? Have we put anything out as a fact? We have said our opinion, and I think, and all that, every sentence we say.
I've always whatever. Capri Sun, I can get down if you want to come up with lifts.
You can come up here with Remain Calm
Because
if you like.
it just seems like you've got it just seems like you got a problem that I'm on Lips's panel.
It just kind of seems like you know more than we do or something. Tell us what you know. I talked to Candace, okay?
Yeah, Lips has talked to Candus for a long time.
I've experienced a lot of this stuff.
And everything that Lips has even talked about today is a theory. And that's what I do on my channel. Opinions and theories with no repercussions.
Yeah, give it to
because I don't treat people like shit just because they don't think like I do.
Candus sent
Okay.
it to Unmasked and gave them the time 309 when they asked. Okay, Aurora, thank you so much. Okay, so it wasn't never uploaded anywhere. I thought it was like a TikTok or something. But if you think about it, it doesn't say TikTok. I could look at it. Hold on, let me pull it up.
No, Grandma said that Candus said that she told Grandma to take a picture, and Grandma ended up making
Accidentally
a
did the
video
video.
of it.
So that
Right.
might have been her alibi, though, by sending that picture to Unmasked. That's what Aurora's saying. Is that, and then that's where the whole picture came out. Let's see here. I just
Yeah,
seen
because
it.
if I remember, Aurora probably can correct me if I'm wrong on this. When Candus didn't actually go physically on Unmask on their panel, they asked her some questions and she actually answered them, right, Aurora? If I remember right.
I don't remember any of that.
Well, that was a long time ago, Liv.
Yeah,
A lot
I've
of this
missed all
stuff
that.
happened a long time ago.
Where is that video?
Oh, wait, Capri Sun, I want to put you in my notes.
Yes, please.
Guess what I'm writing? And it ain't gossip and lies.
That you're an asshole, an asshole. I don't even see it. Where did it go? There's so many pictures on here of little Summer. Wow, I got red trucks. Those must have been Ethan Wise's. Lots of Marlena. More Summer.
Well, you know what? I wish that the information that is out there could find Summer. It hasn't after all this time.
I know.
And it's sad.
It's really sad. It sucks.
Look, I think if we even could take busloads of people to Beach Creek, we would probably even start in freaking Knoxville and work our way all the way to Beach Creek to see if we could find anything. But we can't do that because people do have their rights not to let people come on their property.
Yeah, you're right. It is just a video. It is just a video, or just a video. Yeah. Anyways, it wasn't a TikTok because I just looked.
Thank you, Aurora. I thought that she physically wasn't there, but I knew that they had asked her some questions and stuff. But no, nobody wants to. Look, I don't think anybody, a lot of people, I don't think intentionally put out misinformation and stuff like that. Do some do it on purpose? Absolutely. But it's just wording. If something is in your opinion, put in your opinion. If it's your theory, say theory. However you mean it. If it's a comment, whatever. That makes a total difference on the way that things are being said, how they're perceived. I just think it's very important to do that. You think it was well planned? Yeah, Michelle. I mean, if you look at the videos of even, even from the road looking up to the hill, is there really any sense of somebody actually physically going up that hill and getting her and going back down it again? That's just weird to me. And I don't even think someone doing methamphetamine could do it. I would think they'd have a heart attack by the time they got up there. But I don't know. Everything's always just speculation and theories and things like that. And I like listening to other people's opinions and theories. Makes more sense than putting mine out there and thinking that I'm correct, because I'm not. Because if any of us was really correct on what we think might have happened, then we would already know where Summer's at by now. That's the bottom line. It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. Yeah, definitely Aurora. I miss Unmask. And I wish I could have gotten some more off their channel, but they took their most of their um, content down that where they talked about summer for sure. I know, Marlena, right? Too many possibilities. And I've said this before, and I'm waiting on Lips to come back up. This is Lips channel, okay, everybody? The whole scenario's bad, and I think why a lot of us took to Summer's case like we did, not that we don't take to other missing children cases, because I do. But I think why Summers is talked about so much because Dawn and Candus came on social media and, started acting the way they did, which I don't know why they did that, but I'm not them. They didn't want the help of the proper authorities and stuff to handle, what was going to come at them. And they took it
Oh,
upon themselves to do all that stuff. So,
oops. Sorry.
but
Sorry.
this means something planned would also explain why people are cleared based on alleged having alibis, allegedly being at work or whatever on 6/15. They could still be involved in planning it. Yeah, definitely. And look, you guys, I don't deny I am not a Dawn fan. I am not a Candace fan. And when I talk about Dawn and the stuff that he has said, it really upsets me because
Well, welcome,
even though
Shaker's
even though even though people have told me that that's Summer's dad,
don't matter.
he can talk like that, and I'm like, no, he can't. He can't sit and tell thousands of people who love his daughter all the horrible things that possibly could have happened to her.
Oh,
I'm
he
sorry.
does. Yeah, he says the worst of the worst, and they say it as if they know.
Oh yeah, Dawn talks about this is my opinion, okay? Dawn talks about trafficking like he was involved in it at one time.
I know, or he
That's
knows,
my opinion.
right? And he's already admitted that he's seen it.
I mean,
So
definitely.
what makes us, he never said that he did anything. He never reported it. What if Don's a money man? He's a hustler. I don't know. I don't see him doing that to his own child though, but I just don't.
Well,
I just don't think trafficking. But I mean, I could be wrong. I just don't know. It's just I don't know.
well, trafficking can kind of
I don't
branch off
understand it a lot. I
into
guess.
different directions, and that's one thing I do off and on is different things on trafficking on my channel. And trafficking could have meant that the child was the parent was letting someone take advantage of the child,
I know
possibly to
that's
pay
happened.
some bills, right?
Yeah,
Or
that's
they could have they can outright just sell
Well,
the
Candace
children.
never wanted a girl. I mean, is this why? Like, I never
Well, what do you
understood
think
that.
about the Candace being pregnant?
And that Jody Sue's fucking doctoring shit
Because
up.
there's people swearing up and down about that. And look, I said it myself. I think Candace was fucking around just because she seems like that type of person to, say shit like that.
Shaker's fist. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm on here saying is, an accident. I don't think that she wandered away because Summer was raised there and stuff. Reached into the woods and came out with his shirt up. Yeah.
But
Oh, you
how
think
do
we
we,
planned
well,
it?
wait, because how do we know he didn't have his shirt already off when he went into the woods? Do
Right. Did he
we?
go in the water?
He went in the water.
Did he take his shirt off on the way walking so he could go into the water?
I don't know. I would have to be there. I wasn't there. I don't know if he had his shirt on or
Did
off.
he piss on it a little bit or something? I don't
I'm just
understand the
asking
he's
her.
going into the woods and don't know what he did thing because I mean, if anything, I don't know.
I don't know. My
If anything,
opinion on that
I'm
was
assuming he peed.
my opinion on that was if
Ah,
if he went in the woods to drink the twisted tea because he didn't want somebody seeing him because he was underage. I don't know, but that's
I don't think
throwing
that's
that out
true.
there.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not possible because like it's being talked about a lot, but because Laura's even seeing that stuff too. Um, um, um. I bet you we could find that if I knew like around a date of when that happened. Because her shit's pretty long, you know. So, did you guys ever get a date? Because I didn't see one on there. I didn't see a date on there at all. But it is
I,
weird a year later because
see what got me, lips,
boys
and
aren't the middle two boys only like a year apart or something?
this is what got me. And sorry for interrupting. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
get
you're
off
all
here
right.
in a minute. Remember when you were sent a picture and the freaking date and shit was totally different on it here recently?
Yeah, but I proved that one already. That's the make and model and year of her phone.
Yeah, but why would that be printed? Why would that
And
be
why
on
would the
her
name of
fucking
the phone be on
pictures?
there? You know what I
That
mean?
was weird.
But the name of the phone's on there too, and I don't, you know.
I don't know. Shit was weird to me. Okay.
It is. But I went back to older pictures in my messenger, and I haven't talked to her in messenger in months. That was I've been talking to her in text now. So I went back to some old ones in there, and they all have that on there too. Even a recent one that she took right then and there of her hand even had it on there.
Right.
So if all of them, you know, if I didn't see that myself, if I didn't prove it to myself, you know, like if Candus tried proving it, you know, I would say there'd be you know, and
Well, Aurora, that's the thing, and I'll just touch on this really quick because I got to get off here in a minute, Lips.
mhm.
There are women, not saying it's Candace, okay? So nobody come at us
Right.
thinking I'm saying this is Candace.
In
There are
general.
women who actually get pregnant and have babies for traffickers.
I know. They're
It
what
happens.
are they called? They're called something. I was just thinking about it earlier.
Yeah, they're calling people that need to.
My phone can watermark like that, but it can be turned off. Okay, see, and that's kind of the questions I was asking Candace if she knew, you know, if it could be turned off or not. She's like, I don't know. She's not very tech savvy, so
But let
but
me
she
ask
does
you.
play around on her phone a lot.
Let me ask you a question because you have talked to
She did get her
Candace
name on
and
them too.
be on kind of a relationship like that with her. Do
Mm-hmm.
you think that and I've never asked you what you talked to Candace about or anything.
Right.
I've never done that.
Mm-mm.
And do you think that if you ask her like serious questions, do you think that she's replying to you with truth
Not
or
all the time.
okay.
Mm-mm. I think that she was more serious when with the older stuff than she ever is now. I haven't believed that she had told me much of the truth other than that picture thing because she kind of it was like a conversation back and forth, like a whole thing. But you know, she's kind of been avoiding everything and ghosting me a little bit. So
Candace, quick, ghost and lips.
oh man, how you doing, bitch?
We can't find anything out if you ghost her. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I told
Look,
her.
there's I will say this, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm just the type of person, you know me, I don't pry on what you talk to Candace about or
Right.
anything. But there's a lot of stuff you haven't even talked about
No.
having
Yeah.
discussions with her or anything.
Yeah.
So
Yep. I'm hoping I don't forget most any of it, but probably. I just figured it's time now. Um, there's not anything really to talk about. This is like really the only thing that'll get people in different directions is if I just kind of tell what I got.
yeah, I mean, tell it how
I
you
just
need
don't
to
want
tell it.
I see all the drama going on. I just don't like it and I just would like to give people something to work with.
Well, let me tell you,
post
the
on
live
Facebook.
I did yesterday, that's the end of the bullshit.
Right, Aurora.
End
Yeah.
of it. I'm done. I don't want my channel to be like that at all.
No. And that's why it's one of the reasons I stopped going live.
Yeah. Well, and I guess what upset me wasn't only the flag comment, but it was the fact that I was being accused of being a major player in trying to cause chaos, and that wasn't
Oh
the
God.
fact at
Yeah.
all.
And we probably know where that's coming
You
from.
know. Oh yeah.
That's gonna so
All right,
yeah.
girl. I got to get off here. Sorry that you had a troll.
Hey, happens.
Hey,
I figured I'd have a lot more. Can you ask them?
Capri Sun, whoever you are, you're more than welcome to
I
come
have.
over
I see
in
you.
my chat, and you're more than welcome to come into chat or whatever. Okay, tell me how you feel. I don't care.
Right.
You can ask
Let her
Donna
know what
Candus
you
to
think
show
is
us.
not the truth.
Thank you, I see you, that you said that, because I keep saying Don said that they had the paperwork on it, and he had it with him when he went to jail, and lo and behold, when he got out of jail, that paperwork was
That's
poofed,
what Benny
gone.
wanted. Yeah, that's what
And
Benny wanted. Was that
yeah,
paper.
and Don said, well, I was gonna
Well, no crap, dirty laundry. God.
and Don was like, well, I was
Yes,
gonna
he's
get a
obvious.
copy of it and show everybody, but you know, I'm
And
not gonna do that,
right.
and I'm
And
like,
dirty laundry,
Don,
I'll explain that too. I wouldn't trust me in the
yeah,
situation
no
like
shit.
that. You know? So but the way I'm talking to Candace now is she knows that when I'm asking her something, it's to debunk or something online. I'm only
Right.
trying to fix things that are online and on her behalf.
Right.
I'm not, yeah. So that's all I'm doing now. And she knows that when I ask her something, I'm gonna be saying it online. So
Well, and this is
George,
the
how
thing
much do
too
you
that
got from
kind of
the
gets to
have no
me,
problem
because
if they don't?
I know that Don and Candace and their
I see you.
DV
I'll
and
talk to you.
everything, it something worked out just the way I think that some people wanted to play it, that Candace ended up leaving that hill, because guess what? We don't really know where she's at now, right?
No, I heard. Or actually, I got asked. I don't know. I got asked if she was back. There's rumors that she's back.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I
And they're
see you.
offline rumors. They're not online rumors.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
All
I
right.
see you. I asked her. All right. Love you. Have
Kick
fun.
me
Thank
off.
you.
You can
Okay.
throw me off. Throw me right
Yeah.
off.
Get the hell out of here. Ooh, don't ban. Kick. Okay. I asked her. I remember when you asked me the first time, and her excuse was that she gave it to her lawyer. But they would have. It seemed like to me that they would have already had one, but unless she got a private lawyer, I don't think so though. Yeah, I don't talk to Candace like I did before. I only talk to her, and she knows. We both know that it's to talk about something that happened online. Yeah, I know. I see you. But if she can't, if they can't, how do I want to say, organize or pay bills or hold on to like birth certificates and stuff, I just don't see that. How do I say this? Being irresponsible. Yes, it did. Don't make me time you out. um, I don't. I just see them being lazy and that just not being one of their top priorities. You know what I mean? And that's telling, very telling. That's a red flag. Because they're talking that she failed both or whatever. No, I don't think they pass. Yes, exactly, Marlena. Oh God, yes. Yeah. No, squirrels eat nuts, not rocks. Duh. So you're calling squirrely girl a nut? Yeah, I know it. You're 100% correct there, Marlena. And I don't know. Oh, oh my God. Well, I'm not muted. I hope not. So I don't know. I'm a nut. We like everybody in here. You guys, everybody that's here and listening is for Summer. They want to know what I know, And it's, like I said, nothing I know will find Summer. Nothing. But I'm just wondering if some of the stuff. Okay, when I started holding on to that stuff, the main reason I did it was because none of it fit anywhere, right? And I needed it to fit. I needed it to go with something. Like the sacrifice thing didn't make sense to me. Hi, Arctic, welcome. Until Fred come out with it, and then so I just was like, oh well, he's repeating the same story that I heard from Marlena. I might as well put this out and see, what the hell, because I believe that. I don't believe in sacrifices and stuff, but that's something that they were talking about, so I put it out. I can't remember all the other stuff or whatever. There's most of it with the Marlena happens to go with what Fred says. Even though they say they don't like each other and they don't talk. So that's why I was wondering if Chad was that Chad, because that would make sense. If it was her Chad, which is, I don't think he goes by Chad though. Oh, did I ever get an answer on my text? No, not yet. Squirrel's turd. Wonder how cute a squirrel's turd is, really, though. So, with Candus punching her sister, and I don't know how many other times that she might have had blackouts. I don't know how often they are. I don't know if that was just a one-time incident. I don't know. Yes, it is. Stop lying. Stop lying. You liar. We already know Marlena's lying. How are we going to believe you now? So, sorry. Once you lie, you're always a liar. No, but Marlena, you've been deep into Summer since day one, too. You've been around a long time. Ziggy days and stuff, before that. I think we were all mods in there for a while. What time is it? It's only 1. Okay. And then, and then I started looking up things. Oh, I don't think I said this earlier, but new information. It came from a very, very, very reliable source. Nobody said I had anything to save Summer. That's what YouTubers said. That never came out of my mouth. So, yeah, YouTubers lied. I didn't. That court stuff didn't have anything, Summer didn't have anything to do with why I was at court. I was at court for a PPO. And the person I was at court with was accusing me of exploiting a little girl. So that's why Summer got brought up. It wasn't me. Hey, Lisa. There's another Lisa K. Ha ha. I could ask. I bet you do. No, they do. Oh, shit. That's funny. Yeah, it's amazing how last names can get around like that. And then you not be related to somebody. It doesn't make sense, right? Didn't Laura say that Chad's ex Francis lived at the end of Light Hollow, where the Brandon guy was, and that she was related to Marlena? I need to sometimes say. Okay, Aurora, that's the question I'm trying to find out. Because if oh wait. Oh yeah, that's another question I just asked. I asked if Marlena's sister Frances. I asked what her husband's name was, and I just haven't gotten a message back. That's all. I asked if it was Chad Arnold, because then that will make a lot of stuff make sense. Either Marlena's Chad or this one. Then it'll make a lot of things make sense with why Fred's saying the same things, because Marlena says she doesn't like him. So I'm just wondering where the info's going, between who's doing the info between Fred and Marlena, where they're saying the same things is all I'm trying to figure out. No biggie. But Marlena's sister's name is Frances. She got her shit together, and the family, I guess. I assume that she might be a little snobby towards the family, but I don't know because, like, she does really super good. She's doing great. She's taking care of Marlena's daughter, we'll say. Very good. She's been to Florida twice. She's in summer camps and sports and you name it. And she's gained a little weight. She's happy. She got a little haircut. Frances Dykes. No, I think if I could. Yeah. Oh, so Dykes wouldn't be. Because if she was married, it would have been Arnold, huh? Everybody's seen the court hearing. I was there at the court hearing. How are you going to sit there and change the words up? I said I had info that I don't even remember. I had info that I hadn't put out or whatever that could possibly, I don't even know. You have to go find it and come back and tell me what I said, actually. Because I know I've never said I can save Summer or find Summer. None of my info will do that. Do you think that I would have held on to it this long if it would have? Or that I wouldn't have been locked up by now? Yes, not to save Summer. There you go. I am the only one who had information on Summer. And I didn't get to finish my sentence. So that hadn't been put out yet and whatever. I only have a story. All I have is one other person's side. You guys all know that. I've said it from day one. I've never changed what I've said. If I could freaking find or save or know where Summer was, she wouldn't still be gone. Think about that. Think about what you're saying. God. It's got to make sense. When you say something to somebody, make sure it makes sense. Okay? So we don't play the conspiracy, freaking drama, rumor, whatever crap over here. We just don't. If you got something legit, then, then come back with something. Urgent notice. So yes, Candus had punched Rose and she just kind of didn't know that she had done it. She had a little blackout. And I'm just wondering if she's had a couple of those. It would explain all the I don't knows. Like in Candus had a couple of times when I had talked to her about the accident theory, the look she had on her face, she showed feeling. She showed that she was actually scared. Lisa, you want to come up and talk? My thing, StreamYard's pinned to the top. At this point, do you think Marlena is involved or that she knows what happened or neither? I think she might. I'm real strong on that she knows. I think a couple people in the holler know. Like I said earlier when I started, in my opinion, I've always thought accident cover-up because I just can't picture anything else happening because I just don't. I've never experienced anything like that, okay? My dad drank himself to death. So, yeah, I know all about alcoholics. We'd go over there as little kids and he'd be seizing and stuff, and we didn't know what seizures were. We were young. And we'd ask him while he was seizing, Dad, do we call the cops? Like, what do we do? And he obviously during a seizure, he was like saying no or something. So we just didn't do nothing. We didn't know. But he ended up dying when I turned 18. Go figure. Right, Marlena, thank you. And when I'm full of anxiety and I'm having a panic attack, of course my words aren't going to come out right. I'm not going to be able to think. My mind's thinking a mile a minute over all the stuff that I'm being accused of that isn't true. So I immediately go to panic mode on how the hell am I going to prove something that's not true? How am I going to prove something that didn't happen? So I just, I panicked. I wonder if Candus discovered Don had been inappropriate. I know with Summer flew into a rage and Summer was hurt. And that's why neither Candus Wells or Don Wells will say anything. Because, there's something going on, Missy, with both. Okay. You go on believing that, okay? Go believe that and go talk about it on your channel. Because I'm telling you right now, I can't and I don't. So if you want to keep over obsessing over it, go over obsess somewhere else. Go make a fucking video on it. I don't care. Don't call me a liar. You go fuck. You do codes and cryptography and spy things because I am slick like that. Cracking codes are fun sometimes. Good, Arctic. Crack the code for this YouTube dirty laundry. You could do that for me real quick? I need you, bro. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And like I just said to you, in a panic situation, not all the words come out right. Get out of here. Queen! I'm sitting on my hands, Queen. Duh. Nah, I'm all right. Everything's doing good. We've had 3 trolls. I only had to get rid of one of them. I had to time the other one out. This one's working on a timeout too. Yes, will you please wash the dirty laundry? Hit me up. Ooh, we have a guest. Welcome, Lisa. Hello.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I just woke up.
I knew it. Deets live about the tragedy pimping in summer and people putting out a bunch of speculation and misinformation. A rage blackout, for fuck's sake. You don't have to be in here. Nobody's putting this out as a fact, okay? This is a conversation that we're having back and forth. If you don't want to be part of that conversation, why are you talking? Go. She had one. Okay, so Lisa, didn't you say yesterday that Candus had punched Rose or something in the face and then didn't realize it or didn't know? Can you tell that a little bit?
Yeah, just a second. I'm signing in here so I can chat, apparently.
Right.
I never had to do this before.
In my opinion, and I think, and all that is speculation, yes. So get out of here.
Okay, yes.
There's a reason it's being said, not just out of the blue. God.
She punched Rose in the face. And then Rose was crying and, all upset. And then Candus came out of it. And it was like, what? What happened? What's going on? Like she didn't have, and that's not the only instance her family members have told me about of her doing that either.
That was my next question. So there are other incidents.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that oops, there goes my live. That's that shows a history then.
I wonder if that's what happened with Nate in the trailer there in Arkansas when she walked in and punched him in the face. I wonder if that was another incident of that. I don't have any proof of that. That's just
recently?
No, that was when she was in Arkansas. JLR had those paperwork. She punched Margie's, his boyfriend at the time, husband now, Nate. She walked in and punched him in the face.
Jeez.
And I thought that kind of sounds similar. I mean, there wasn't any reason to do that. I don't know what.
And that's kind of why I looked up some things, if there was a disorder of that. Because as soon as you said that, it clicked and it made my accident cover up make more sense to me of why an accident would be covered up.
Oh, yeah. I thought that from the beginning. Yeah.
So, like I said, if these guys would have watched from the beginning, speculation is if Candus was to be guilty, like I said at the beginning, and it was an accident cover up, this here would be my theory. So maybe you guys should start at the beginning and then come in here with your bullshit.
Do you have some trolls in here?
Yeah, just a couple. I like trolls. They're funny.
Is that dirty laundry? Mel?
Oh, I guarantee it.
It doesn't sound like Mel. Mel was always very distinguished.
No, they're telling me what I say. Just they want me to be a liar in any way, shape, or form, and it doesn't even make sense. Like, why wake up today and try to figure out how lips lied?
I don't know, but I did wake up and saw somebody that was on a lion tear yesterday.
Oh yeah, what
I made
happened?
I made a post about part of it, but
Oh, you did? Did you see the stuff that happened on Prayer Gardens? Daisy and Laura and Ziggy, and then the person that Ziggy doxed as Prayer Garden, her daughter is up there. She's like best friends with Prayer Garden. She's like her number one fan.
oh
Her
really?
daughter. Yeah,
Patricia's daughter?
yeah.
Yeah.
So they were all up there, and then Daisy is saying crap about Laura and Chad about drugs and stuff. So then they gave her the link, and she come up, and oh geez, it was just hell.
No,
Yes, Missy, that's what I found. With intermittent, I can't even say it. Intermittent.
explosives.
Yeah, and it.
No, I was watching Daisy taking on Brooks was trying to take on Daisy, and Chasey was over there. Chasey dropped out.
That was the other one I heard about. I couldn't remember. I heard about two, and they both involved Daisy.
Chasey dropped out, and yeah, Daisy was using her gutter mouth, and then she booted Brooks.
Trying to stab a teacher in the leg with a pencil. Oh yeah. And then her home life where she was finally put. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like her to be triggered to for something like IED to happen. I assume. Well, there's really only a couple possibilities. It would be mental health disorders. Her history of growing up and something might be triggering her, a memory or something, and addiction, like the drugs and alcohol and stuff. Not addiction, but the being
Substance, yeah.
under the influence, yeah. Oh, when was the incident of her blacking out and stuff? It's happened a couple times. One was with Rose.
Yeah, her family's known about that. I don't understand the coffee comment. Is that what am I missing there? I don't drink coffee. If you're talking literally, or are we talking about what are we talking about?
Well, that's two Candus hit in the face. Plus, she hit Don in the face. Got his ear and broke his eardrum.
Oh yeah, broke his eardrum.
Lost her temper. Yes, Michelle. This right here is exactly what I have always thought too, but I couldn't make it fit. I couldn't understand how or why. Michelle, you're fitting right with mine. Okay, Lisa K, I need to make coffee. Want a cup? Oh, they're just. If you get along with Arctic Wolf, then they're just offering a cup of coffee. If you don't,
I don't know who Arctic Timberwolf is.
Oh, okay, they're just offering you coffee, I guess.
Okay.
Because you said you just woke up.
Oh, Diet Coke, please. Yeah. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you.
That's cute. Marlena, I know she's gone off on a lot of people lately. All right, Daisy's losing her mind. Not that she already had it, but she had some of it. She had her shit together there for a minute. Smiley's lost it. She's completely gone.
She absolutely has. I don't understand her at all lately.
She needs to get some help. She's lost it. She's lost her mind. Ro, who sits up all night long outside in the middle of the night and has a whole setup. I mean, there's only one thing that'll make you do that. Well, maybe two, but her house is not livable. It would be one, and at night there's probably rats and stuff. That would be one reason, and two, it would be drugs.
Ro, I have to say this about Ro. I do not like her videos. I don't like her sly innuendo and her accusations. However, when I am in chat with her, she's a very intelligent, thoughtful person. You wouldn't even know she's the same person.
No, I know, because I've met her.
You would not know it's the same person.
I met her in chat the day before I met her online, and we talked a great talk about kids and Neglina and all that other good stuff. And I was telling her about all that, people are coming at my kids and whatever. And it was so intelligent. And she's smart. She's experienced life. That's one woman who's experienced life for sure.
I don't understand her strange obsession with Don, but You know, what's Cher's strange obsession with Don? You know, what's PG's strange obsession with Don?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Don's got a lot of women obsessing over him for some reason.
He does. Don's got. I don't know. I don't want to say that out loud.
No, yeah, you're not going to say something complimentary about Don, are you?
No, I was gonna. But I was gonna say, like, he's got a nice body and stuff for a man his age. He's not ugly. I mean, yeah, he is to us because we know him. But like, I don't understand that.
Well, in that one picture of him when he's shirtless with the long hair holding the little baby Summer, yes. I do think he's hot in that picture. I'll say that.
He absolutely is. And I got a couple pictures of him just kind of sprawled out, and he's got like a button shirt on, but it's open. He's just laying there or whatever. Like he's a good guy, or could have. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. No, he's not.
I know. No, he's not a good guy.
No. So maybe that's their issue. Daisy has acquired a potty mouth. Yes. Nancy, she's a Christian, and I have some waterfront property in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I don't understand. Daisy talks as bad as Prayer Garden almost.
Yeah. You know, and Don in real life too, though, you got to think about it. He's got like the leg thing going on. So I guess he's not. So I guess in pictures and from a distance, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm anxious to hear you say any kind of redeeming quality that Don has that would attract him to women.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think and I'm trying to be PG for a minute.
It's a good time. It's a good party time.
Yeah. And look at the women that are after him though. They're, so I don't like judging people, and I don't like, nobody's better than or whatever, but really,
I don't want to name it. I don't like to trash creators, but the creator was his friend who called him up the week after Summer went missing, and then turned on him and spilled all his secrets all over YouTube, and now went back to learn more secrets. I mean, come on, Don, how stupid are you? And that's, obviously a tragedy pimp situation there.
That's really bad over there.
And right. How on earth did Don fall for that? Because he's crafty.
Don's not falling for shit. If anything, he's playing a game right now. He's trying. Don
he told me that. He said he's only telling him what he wants him to know.
Right. And
he's only playing with the ones that aren't very smart.
Right. Exactly. And I wanted to show, I actually found it. I recorded myself that day that Don told me to pretend to be a cop or whatever to Cher. I have a mother-in-law named Cher, so I get the two mixed up. And you can see in here, for one, I didn't realize, I don't know, I didn't remember the situation too much, but from watching it, I totally didn't understand what Don was trying to tell me to do. I look like a fool. And because I'm asking him, like, what? There's really cops, like, what's going on? And then he kind of explains it. Yes, Marlena. So then, and then you can kind of see how and why Don does his trickery or whatever. He just does it just to do it. Yes, Arctic. Like, there was a picture that came out of Ethan Wise, or it was somebody's Robin's truck or something like that. And it wasn't even nothing. And that's what that whole thing was over. He wanted me to text Cher and ask her where that picture came from and try to scare her for putting it out. But it was just Ethan Wise. Like, it shouldn't have had anything to do with nothing. Don shouldn't even have cared. But when he's high, at night and stuff, people do stupid stuff. They're bored.
Don Juan. Don is not intelligent. He has a damn good memory. He has a damn good memory. He never forgets a thing. He's playing people. Look at, like, just for one example would be the safe. He told some people that they broke in, kicked in the door and took his safe. Other people he told they didn't take the safe. They didn't take the safe. But he just tells everybody a different story and then watches YouTubers argue with each other.
Yeah, Candus said they broke it off Like it was kind of bolted down or something. I don't know, but they broke it or something, and I don't remember saying they took it, but they looked in it. I don't know why they had to break it off to.
Dad has teeth.
I know, I was giggling at that. We don't know how many, but he's at least got his front ones. Hopefully, there's no gold ones in the back. He get like $10 a tooth or something.
Yeah, if anybody knew he had gold in the back, would be fine. He'd be the next person we'd find in the ditch, wouldn't it?
Yep, I know, right? Is that what's going on?
Especially the company he keeps.
I know, it's crazy. So yeah, I mentioned the Rose being punched in the face thing, and that you figured out, or a lot of people are saying allegedly, that she was at that party and had a drug dot, and her friends turned on her, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and Chris knew that she was using.
No, he knew she was using pot.
Okay, yeah.
She came and met him in the parking lot every week on payday and took his money and went right to the pot dealer. Actually, that's the second place he went to look for when she disappeared that day.
Oh.
Was her pot dealer.
Right? Fuck, hell yeah. Did the pot dealer see her at all that day?
No, she wasn't there. Mm-mm.
Okay, because I'm thinking it wasn't pot she was getting, but yeah. You made them yourself? How did you do that? Oh, I know what you're talking about. You got bling bling. No, my dad had actual like gold fillings or caps or whatever, and he ripped a tooth out one day because he's an alcoholic. Dad when I was 18, but he ripped one of his teeth out and brought it to the jewelry place. Didn't even clean it up very good. I know. That's what alcoholics do, man. He had to hitchhike and everything. It was bad.
A gold tooth?
The stores around him went. My dad. The stores around him wouldn't sell him alcohol, so we had to go to the next town over. How does he expect people to believe anything he says regarding stuff? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't believe anything he said. Absolutely nothing. When people say Don said, okay, stop right there, because literally you cannot believe anything Don or Candus say. Everything they say is a lie, literally.
Yeah, you have to go take what they say, and then you have to like kind of research a little bit further.
Yeah, and see if another relative or person that was there or neighbor saw it.
Or if it fits, or if it makes sense, or carpet being torn up at the party. I don't remember hearing that. Wow.
It is very suspicious. Certainly no reason to, in the middle of a meth party, tear the carpet up out of your upstairs room. No.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I don't know much of Rose's case. I know like the general. And what was on her car? It was a rat and something else, right?
What was what?
Wasn't there like a little rat or something put on her car and something else? Is that true?
I never heard that.
Oh, there was like a figure or something, or maybe it was like a dead rat and something else. I don't remember.
Rose?
Yeah, there was something that they put on her car, and I remember hearing that at the very beginning.
No.
There was two things that were on her car. One was in her car and one was on the window or something, or on the front hood. Okay. Because if there was like a rat, that kind of makes sense, as being a rat. I thought it was like I don't know.
She's playing a dangerous game, dating a cop and being involved with meth.
Now, do you think, Arctic, you're funny. Now, do you think that her messing around with that cop may be the reason why some of her friends turned on her because, he's a cop?
I don't think so. I think that her being with the cop is the reason why nobody investigated this.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, because the cop didn't need to be outed. He didn't want to be outed.
Right.
Damn. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still working on that whole theory. I mean, where did the meth come from? Were these people making the meth? There were people involved in their group that were manufacturing meth. However, since there was so many drug busts, and this is allegedly totally in my opinion, and do not quote me, please, as a fact, that, the lady that was in charge of the evidence locker was crooked.
Oh my god!
And there is evidence of that.
It's not hard for police to.
And yeah, I'm thinking, what could they account for all the meth in the evidence locker? I mean, was that?
I doubt. Yeah, I always wondered that as a kid growing up. Is like, where do the police put all these drugs that they take? Do they have like a whole room just full of their choice? Their pick of the day, or what? Today I want to try a little bit of this.
I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of money in drug bust goes missing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
It does. Sure does. And who's to say that I don't know. So I know if I was being charged with something lesser than what I had, I wouldn't say nothing. Like, say the cops took $80,000 and some drugs, and they only charged me for the drugs. I wouldn't say nothing. Maybe. I don't know.
Kiss that money goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Who was outside?
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I think there's another catalyst. I don't think it was all over money. I think there was something else involved. I wish I could say what the huge piece of evidence that proves all that is, but I better not. I haven't gotten a call yet from Polk County. I haven't looked yet. Maybe I did. I don't know. But once I start talking about pieces of evidence they have, I probably would get a call.
Right. I'm going to put you in solitary.
Oh, you do need coffee.
You're not funny. I don't know, that gold tooth thing's pretty funny.
Now, what are you chomping on?
Oh, I just got a package. I think it's a tablet, a government tablet.
Like my call from the United States Border Patrol last week?
Oh my gosh.
Can somebody drop Lisa K's channel?
Yeah.
Can you drop my channel?
I think you're a mod, but here, I'll try. If I can find you. Lisa K. There you are. What's going on out back, dogs? Share. Oops. I was going to do that anyways. There you go. Coffee is code for.
Oh, thank you.
Pregnant? I don't know.
Thank you, Dirty Laundry. No, she couldn't be pregnant. Well, no, she had a 6-month-old, so she just had a baby.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, she still could have, but yeah.
Technically, but yeah.
But if the whole drug thing or whatever was going on, I don't think it would have been over like a child or anything. Like her.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for asking, Dirty Laundry. YouTube's Dirty Laundry. That's a damn big basket. You're going to be dirty a long time.
They've been an asshole since they got in here.
What?
Yeah, they've been an asshole since they got in here. Telling me that I said I can save Summer or some shit. I didn't say I could save her. I didn't say I could fucking find her. I said I had information and that I wasn't putting out, or that I hadn't put out, and nobody knew. I just didn't explain it right. It was a nice little tablet. Oh, it comes in a case. Nice.
I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Got you. How does this work? It's cool. I just don't understand.
What are you doing?
Checking out this tablet that just got dropped off to me.
Oh. Yeah, I went to I had charged up my laptop and went to open it up last night so I could do a share screen thing. I wanted to share those pictures of Rose, but the screen was shattered. I didn't know what the heck.
Oh wow, so this one does take a SIM card. See, I've always wanted a tablet that takes a SIM card. Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, it would have to have a tablet with a SIM
Yeah.
card. Oh yeah, I have one.
Oh, it's a government tablet. I bet you anybody probably qualifies. Oh, I got all these kids here, and they're fighting over this and that, and phones and iPods, and I'm sick of them having my good stuff, like my Apple products, So I have to get them something.
Hey, Reap.
They can fight over a government tablet. Plus, when we leave, they don't have internet to play on their crap. Hopefully, this will help.
What is that? Really? Like a free? Is it a Obama tablet?
It cost me $10, but yeah. I had to pay $10 to get it. It was supposed to be a phone there's a phone and a tablet package. It was like $25 or something, which I probably should have done. And then there's you can get just the phone or just the tablet, and the phone itself was like $25 or something. So maybe the combo was a little bit more, but it's pretty much bring your own phone number kind of thing, and then you qualify to get like a tablet or whatever. It says for free, but really you got to pay $10. Wow, Arctic.
Arctic, are you a dumpster diver?
We across the road, I got schools, and one time we were going over there to throw our garbage away or something when we first moved in, because we didn't have trash yet. And talk about a dumpster full of freaking school computers. I don't know where any of them are right now, but
oh my god,
I think we grabbed like 3 of them.
Oh, I don't even want to hear about this.
They were all all the software, everything was wiped off of them.
Yeah, dirty laundry. I've made a few. I don't think, I'm not supposed to talk about the case directly, but to hell with that, because I don't see it going anywhere.
Right.
I don't know. It's I've got a lot of people. I had 2 people give me the same name as being involved yesterday, right before I went live. So I have to look into that and see. Apparently, he does know the other meth heads that were at the party.
Oh,
so I don't know. I think that the murder and her hiding of her car were separate transactions. There's rumors that the car was hid in a barn down the road that somebody was renting. And there's also a woman involved. I almost said names.
Careful.
Yeah, I don't want to. Well, with that confidential informant report, I had to take his name off there. That's actually a website.
So that's who it was a confidential informant. Okay. I didn't know who. I just said some guy.
Are you mad? Or just a scientist?
Yeah. He's thinking about it.
Yeah, so I took that guy's name off of there, but that is on the internet and on Facebook on a site specifically to out confidential informants, if you can believe such a thing.
Oh,
I mean, that's dangerous business.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't tell anybody or direct anybody there. I was actually shocked. I mean, you're going to get people killed. Yeah, it's one thing to, I don't know, say somebody, allegedly is a snitch, but to post confidential informant reports with names, yeah, that's going a little too far, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Apparently, that website doesn't think so. Although the guy that was the former head administrator, I see, is being transferred from prison to a federal prison for his next 20-year sentence. So, I think that's what's behind it all. Somebody snitched on him.
Wow.
That's why I love coming on these things. I talk and talk, and then all of a sudden something Something things. Some two parts fit together in my head.
Right. And that's kind of what happened when you were live yesterday was this. What I'm talking about today was.
Yep.
Yeah. Nicole, that should be the rose case.
Oh, Rose Fly. Yesterday was the 14th anniversary of her missing. You know, for all the people that have used her name to try to get views when she was a hot topic there for a while.
None of them covered her yesterday. I know.
No.
Yep. It's crazy. They didn't care or they don't care, and it's pimping. That's straight pimping right there. Well, it's not important. It's not, I mean, I don't know. They couldn't make money off it or something.
Here they want to honor, do these big vigils for summer, but yet, so allegedly they care about Rose too. And yeah, you didn't hear a peep. What is with that? I don't know. I have a small channel, and my whole point is just to put out facts and correct misinformation that's out there. And I'm not monetized. And, if you don't like me, you can go somewhere else. I mean, my chat's really respectful. Last night went really good.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I ended up passing out.
Nicole, yes, she was at a party. That's where she went that night. Rose Bly is Summer Wells' niece, Candus's sister.
Yep. And she's missing too, Arctic. Never been found. So there's two in that family, almost immediate family. It'd be Grandis's immediate family.
People say how rare that is. I actually went to school with twins. Nobody here's going to know who it is. Right. And their dad worked at a bank, and the bank was going to be audited that day, and he walked out at lunch and disappeared into the mist. Nobody ever saw him again. Yes, the kids were teased, their whole lives. And then when they grew up, one owned a jewelry store, and that was probably 30 or 40 years after his dad disappeared. He walked out of his business at lunch and disappeared.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's weird. That's weird.
I know. Well, his dad was embezzling. I think that this one had, mental illness was at the root of it. Now, he did eventually turn up a few years later.
Wow.
I tried to get a hold of him because his name was on that.
So he's alive?
No, he's dead now. He committed suicide, so.
Jeez. God,
as far as allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some mental problems. Actually, I had one date with him in high school, and yeah, that was. And then he stalked me.
Of course.
He did. He followed me around when I was with my boyfriend. I'd see him cruising around in the bushes in his car, and.
Oh, that's funny. He liked you. But yeah. Yep. Go for it. I don't know. I was just kind of. I don't know. I guess I forget. I was just gonna bring back the blackout thing, but really, we've kind of covered it all.
Yeah, Rose Bly is Candus Wells' sister. Correct. There were 3 girls.
Yes.
Yeah, there's absolutely no connection. I doubt Summer was trafficking meth. So.
That's horrible.
Well, I don't. Look at the Skeleton Boys. I can name a lot of families that have. Actually, there was a YouTuber that had 2 people missing in her family that she was asking for help for. I don't know why people want to think it's so rare. Look at what's her name?
Skeleton Boys came up missing at the same time, though, didn't they?
Yeah. Rainwater. Cassidy Rainwater. Remember, she was found, but she was in that cage those two guys kept her in a cage in the basement. She was dead by the time they found her. But her mother had disappeared 10 or 12 years before her had been kidnapped.
Wow.
So it happens. I don't know, statistically, if you're the victim of a crime, you're more likely to be the victim of another crime for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why that is.
The attention on you, maybe?
Or maybe it's some weakness. I don't want to say weakness, but a weakness that a predator can sense somehow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Look at a psychopath. How they, there's certain people that can size up a room and pick out the most needy person there, and then hone in on what they need, and then give them that, and they're just expert manipulators.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Gmail. Boop-a-doop. I don't see one.
Night Owl, 14 years ago yesterday.
Yeah. 12 years. Yeah, 14, honey. Night Owl didn't used to be Dave the dog, or no? Am I wrong? Wasn't it Dave the dog? Or something in Dave? I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy, and I think there should be a show on both the girls together. Not that it has anything to do with each other, but
yeah. But then people try to tie them together somehow. I'm tired of hearing about that. I don't know. The common denominator is Candy. Candy had a rough day yesterday.
Oh, I bet she did. Right to here. No. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add to anything for now, for this live anyways. I got lots to talk about, but just nothing ready. Yeah, I know you did now. A lot of us have. A lot of us are A1 day ones. On my new tablet. I got a laptop, an iPad, an iPhone sitting here, and I got this government tablet, and you want me to use that? It seems to be pretty nice so far. I mean, I'm just kind of signing into it, but we'll see.
Probably get a SIM card so they can keep track of you. It's probably some kind of government.
Oh my gosh,
government spy device.
Well, it's funny because I'm just looking at it. You know how you can tell kind of where the camera is? It looks like there's another one on the
Two
side.
cameras?
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna have to cover it. There's no way it's a bubble on the screen because there's no screen protector on here.
One of them is a video recorder.
I know.
Voice activated.
What it looks like is if you put like a screen protector on and you got a little piece of sand or something underneath it. It looks like that, but it's real tiny.
Yeah.
It's definitely a camera. Oh well.
Can't trust anything these days. Yeah, I got that call from the United States Border Patrol.
That's funny.
What?
Yeah, wow.
Except the guy had such a thick Arabic accent, I could barely understand him. I just like United States Border.
Just answer me. Am I going to jail?
She's Border Patrol.
Yeah, what do they want?
I thought, I ain't got time for this shit. I just hung up. I didn't even try to figure out what was going on there.
Really? Yeah, I got 4 in school. 2 girls, 2 boys that are living here.
I thought you weren't going to give that out.
Well, it's too late now.
You asked for your own trouble.
I know. I'm a daycare, okay? No. Yeah, there's some kids that I'm trying to help out that lost everything. So, including like a family member with Arabic accent. Oh yeah, yeah. What the hell's an Arabic at our border patrol for?
It was pretty surreal, actually.
Uh, hmm.
I mean, you'd think whatever organization is trying to run a scam would give them lessons in American accents or something, or at least the language.
Yeah.
Can't they hire? I mean, don't we have a lot of people here that aren't doing anything?
Yeah. Oh,
Don't have jobs. They could call and pretend. Oh, we should get Candus to call and pretend she's with the Border Patrol. There's a job for her.
yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Go border patrol calling. I need a job. Apparently, I have too many kids here to not have a job. I don't have a wish list because I don't really know what to put on it. Like right now, I'm kind of doing like garage sales and whatever, and they start school next week, and they don't even have shoes. So, I'm trying. My kids, kind of at the end of the school year, I bought like school clothes and shoes and stuff like that. Then, so they kind of have some stuff. Yeah, they've worn some of it, but they'll be okay. It's these girls that I got to worry about. Coffee is the juice of life, Arctic. I haven't.
Never liked coffee.
I
Well,
like
my grandpa used to give it to me when I was 4 years old. Maybe that's why I don't like it now.
Could be. Yeah.
I don't know. Never drank it. Never made it. I got my dad's 90th birthday party coming up. I have to hire someone to make coffee because I have the first clue.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that, Nicole. I mean, I know I've seen where the wish list things are. And then I don't know, I got 7%. But I was looking and like I don't know, I feel like a lot of that stuff on there is too expensive. Hi Colin. I don't like asking anybody for anything really, and then for it to be expensive like that.
Well, but you can go to secondhand thrift stores.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. But
yeah,
to get help from people that aren't around here, it's hard, and the cash thing. A lot of people don't feel comfortable sending cash, and that's totally understandable. The last person who did give me some, I went right out that day though and sent her pictures. So yeah, that's true. Dirty laundry. It's 100% true. 100%. How do you make it to where other people can just pick whatever they want and just send it to you? Can you have like an empty wish list?
Oh.
I would want.
No, you make a wish list and you list like, 10 different backpacks or whatever, and then people get just pick what they want.
If you do a wish list and share it, I'll help. Wow, Nicole. Really? Wow. I got goosebumps. So you don't feel like what I'm feeling, like asking for stuff on Amazon is too expensive? You don't think that's bad?
I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, I was kind of asking shit. Or Nicole or whatever. All right. I mean, because I can see you can get 5 like tank tops or 4, like a 4-pack of shorts here. So I understand. I mean, let me look at these.
There's a big garage sale time.
Yeah, I know.
Right now.
You gotta have money for that though. Okay, so you put a bunch of tank tops. Yeah, I don't even know what kind of clothes Amazon has.
Have you looked around? A lot of places give a back to school backpacks for free. That organizations make them.
They did get some, and the supplies helped a lot, but the backpacks aren't really any good. One of them, the zipper don't even work. I know how to create one. Okay, and then I don't know how to like open it and share it. Yeah, no, well, that's what I was doing. Was Walmart stuff, but I've been working like offline with just a couple of people I know personally who did like Walmart. Ah, okay, that's good to know. So then I would just look up like what say